Hey y'all, how you doing? Hello and happiest of Mondays to all of my parents out there. I am back. I don't think I talked to y'all last week, but I'm here. All right. So we are continuing our series on confident parenting, as you saw. And one of the biggest things we've been talking about in terms of confident parenting is self-awareness. And so if you haven't seen me, if you don't know who I am, I'm Cherie McGee, and I help parents become more confident, connected, and caring with their children. Point blank, period. All right. And so I'm here to help you if you feel like you need a reset. Sometimes in parenting, things just get challenging. It is what it is. It happens to the best of us, right? So sometimes you just need a reset. And so I am here to assist you with that today. So we're talking about confident parenting. We're talking about self awareness. And one thing I want to hone in on is relationships. So the thing about self awareness is this: it's simply knowing who you are, knowing what you need in order to be your best self, right? And then how are you going to get those needs met? Super, super important. And the thing is, with being self aware as a person, not just as a parent, but as a person, it is not a one and done. This is an ongoing process. We want to continue to reflect on who we are, what we need, and how we're going to get those needs met. Okay. So, again, we're going to talk about relationships today. And those are the relationships that are outside of your children. Super, super important, whether it be family, friends, romantic relationships, co workers, church members, whomever, right? And super is super important for you to have the right relationships because those outside relationships directly impact how you parent. If you are not your best self as a parent, then your child feels that, right? So we want to talk about that. You really want to be reflective in the relationships that you have right now as to if they are beneficial to you or not. What do you need in your relationships? That's what you want to ask yourself based on what you have right now and then what you desire. What do you need in order to be your best self in your other relationships, right? And this varies for everyone depending on your own personal desires and needs. And I can give you my examples of what I know that I need in all of my relationships with anyone that is considered close to me. For me, honesty is huge. That is like number one. I don't do well with people who have patterns of lying or they're dishonest. I don't do well with those type of relationships. They become at arm's length. Okay. Another thing for me is I don't interact well in close relationships with people who are selfish or they lack empathy. But just super important to me, right? And I also do well with relationships that are reciprocal, relationships that are merely transactional or they're one sided, like I'm doing all the giving and nothing is coming back. Those don't work for me either. Okay. I feel like relationships should be beneficial to both parties. So those are just some examples that I have for any relationship that I'm in that I consider close to me. And because if I have those things in my relationships, they help me to be my best self. And then I can in turn be healthy and whole and well, and then be a great parent. All right. So again, it varies for each person, but you really want to take some time and reflect. Be self-aware. What do you need in your relationships? Now, what I can tell you, there are some universal things that all of us do not need in any relationship that we have, and especially if you know you're parenting, in order for you to be your best self. One quality is relationships that lack boundaries. None of us need those type of relationships. All of our relationships, close or not, need defined boundaries. So if you have relationships and they are just those people or that person, they're just running amok in your life, you really want to evaluate what you can do about that because then they're bleeding into your time with your kids, I'm sure, right? So another thing is if these relationships are toxic, negative, or draining, not a relationship that you need, or you need to make some adjustments in that relationship. Another thing is relationships that cause perpetual stress is always something. Got some type of drama going on all the time, some type of stress happening all the time. Got your brain and your heart and your body all occupied, and then you don't have the time that you need to be your best self and to be a great parent. Right? Another relationship that no one needs are relationships that try to diminish your value. Like the person doesn't see your value, they won't acknowledge your value, and then they try to diminish who you know that you are. not a good space to be in. Okay. And then lastly, one I'll give you that this is not an exhaustive list, just a few things for you to think about. If you have relationships that don't align with your goals, right? Those we always hear about those five that are closest to you. That's who you are, right? And so if those five that are closest to you look nothing like who you want to be or where you are going, I suggest that you evaluate those relationships. Okay. So what I want you to do, parents, is to just be intentional. I want you to sit quietly with yourself or maybe go for a walk, and then you determine what your relationship needs are and set your target. Do not be shy. Do not be afraid to set what it is that you need in your relationships, because the thing about it is, and I saw a meme or a post recently talked about, um, don't like stay around people who make you feel like you're difficult to love or you're difficult to deal with. Because the thing is, there's somebody out there who will love you like you need to be loved and who will accept the love that you have to give. Okay. So, again, be reflective of what it is that you need in the relationships and don't be afraid to ask for those. Set that target. All right. And so, again, if you need extra help, parents, in this area and in multiple areas when it comes to just needing a reset, you don't want to do parenting alone. That would make it like so much harder. I am here to assist you in any way that I can. You see the website trynowconsulting.org. Hit me up, book a free call, get a consultation, and we can get some strategies going for you to get you back in a high place in your parenting journey. All right. Also, not just for Cyber Monday today, but going into really for the rest of the year, I have an early prep special. And so I've been posting it. I'll post it here in this video as well. We got some savings going if you are a school, a nonprofit organization, a community organization, a church, individual parents. We can service you here at Try Now, whether it be through parent enrichment group classes, whether it be a one-to-one coaching, or rather it be in schools, professional development, helping your teachers, talking to principals, but helping your teachers to increase positive parent engagement in schools. All right. And so we will end with our positive affirmation that we always say, because we speak what we want to see. And then when we see it, we're going to keep on speaking it so we can keep seeing it, right? And that is, my family is well. So come on. My family is well. Our bodies are well. Our minds are well. Our hearts are well. And our souls are well. My family is well. Our relationships are well. Our communication is well. Our finances and our resources are well. My family is well. Our love is well. And our intimacy is well. My family is well. All right, parents, I love you dearly. Hit me up if you want to share something that you got out of today. And again, if you want to book a free consultation, 30 minutes, trynowconsulting.org. I would love to support you on your parenting journey. All right. You all take care and have a great day.